If you feel you wanna do it, you gotta step right into it. An advisor just gave my friend. Hey, the line is different in my head. I'm a coward and I know it. In the corner, always playing it safe. Today I'm trying something else. I put my fears on the shelf, turn the voices down, and I'm safe and sound. And I know I'm walking a new path now.
Hey you guys, so it's 2:07 and I'm just now starting the vlog. And it's time to cut David's hair. Where are you going? Cutting it right now. You're tired. I got the clippers in my hand. You're such a tard. Men. I swear. Do anything for them and they're impatient as hell. Hi. I can barely reach. Wait, come on now. Well, I can't reach the front of your head.
Yeah. Yeah. Shit out there, we like to party. Listen up, yeah, it's time to start it. And I know you got it. You with me, let's rock this party. All the girls on the side say, and all my fellas on the side say, tonight we're gonna fly high to the skies, 'cause we're gonna have a taste of the good life. Here we go, here we go, here we go up. We're gonna rock this club till it blows up. Yeah, we're gonna live a good life. Yeah, we're gonna do it all night. Tonight, we're gonna live the good life. Alright, let's go and live the good life, the good life. Tonight, we're gonna live the good life. Alright, let's go and live the good life, the good life. Tonight, we're gonna live the good life. Alright, let's go and live the good life, the good life. Tonight, we're gonna live the good life. Alright, let's go and live the good life, the good life. I saw you when you passed me by, girl. Listen, baby, it ain't a lie, girl.
All done. His hair is really easy to cut. And then that way I'm allowed to easily throw it all away. So I don't have a whole lot to clean up off the floor. Hi, BB. Hi, BB. So, yeah. Now he's watching Game of Thrones. And I'm trying to get the vlog done. It's got about an hour and 38 minutes or so. So, once this is done, I just gotta compress it and get it uploaded. So, anyway, what's going on?
Wait a minute, I just wanna get to you. I've been trying for some time, 'cause I've been waiting here for someone like you. We go together like misery likes company, but we'll be getting there somehow.
Hey you guys, it's 11:30. David's home. He's over there. He's watching The Walking Dead. Anyways, I'm kind of irritated right now. And I know people comment on videos to help situations and stuff, but somebody posted a comment, and I have removed it from yesterday's video, telling me to watch a video and that it could probably help me have a child of my own. I'm going to show you the video. I do not want you to go watch it. And I'm going to tell you why once I show it to you. So it is by the vegan couple. It's She Curves, Not a Vegan, Best Diet for PCOS and Obesity, Must Watch. Okay, one, this is clickbait. They did this video to simply get people to watch their video. So the comment that was left on my video was from Kim Bapes. Okay. I have literally watched 4 minutes and 52 seconds of this video. And because David's watching TV, I'm going to go outside and talk to you guys as soon as I roll a cigarette. But, I appreciate comments, but this one was not needed, was not wanted, and the information was not factual. So I do not appreciate those kind of comments. So, we will go outside and discuss why. Let me grab my cigarette. Or my phone. My cigarette's in my hand. Okay. Sorry, you guys might not be able to see much. I'm gonna come sit on the porch. So hopefully you guys can at least see my face or something. Okay. So like I said, I watched about 5 minutes of the video. Hi, Luna. And here's what I've learned. One, I do not think either of these people in this video have any type of medical degree at all. Second, they're saying basically from what I'm getting is that PCOS being hereditary has nothing to do with anything, that it's our food that is what we eat basically is causing it to flare up. I'm going to stop that right there because one, our food is not what we eat, or what most of us typically decide to eat is not what is causing our symptoms. Okay? Most women with PCOS, the ones that are obese for the most part, the reason why they're obese is because, and I know plenty, and I mean plenty, of obese women with PCOS. The reason why our weight is high and our PCOS is active is because we do not eat like normal people. Our metabolism does not run like normal people. Okay? For instance, most of us eat once a day. Once. And because we only eat once a day, we eat a large meal. And most of the time, because we do not eat all day, our body craves carbs. So we have, women with PCOS, please, if you know what I'm talking about, or if you agree with this statement, please leave it below. We crave bread, pasta, rice, potatoes, carby, starchy things. Am I wrong? Now, the reason why we crave those things when we haven't ate all day is because we haven't ate all day. And our body is searching, it's been searching all day for fuel. Any type of fuel. But we're not giving it to them because most of us don't feel hungry. We're just not hungry. I have been to doctors that deal with PCOS my whole life. I've been to military doctors. I have been to regular doctors. And I'm going to tell you what really is going on. One, women with PCOS need to eat smaller portions more frequently. And that is to kickstart your metabolism. 2, we need to eat less amounts of sugar. And there are fruits and vegetables that do contain lots of natural sugars. Now, I'm not saying you can't have them at all, but you need to limit them. 2nd, carbs. Carbs are a big, big thing. You should try to do low carb or gluten-free or both of them together if it's even possible. These are things that I know to be true. And I know people are like, oh, because we have PCOS, it's hard to lose weight. Yes. Yes, it is. And I know the struggle. I've never really, really tried. I've never really tried to lose weight. At all. Another thing. Women with PCOS should say they should limit the amount of dairy they take in. And the reason for that is because a lot of dairy has salt in it. And a lot of us can become, our salt can be extremely high. Mine is. But, yeah. So like I was saying, losing weight is very, very hard. Yes, it is. It is very hard. But that is the best thing somebody with PCOS can do. I know it sucks to hear it, and I know it's not something that we want to hear, because we want to have babies, we want to get pregnant, we want to be like everybody else. But the case is that because of our weight, it causes our PCOS to become active. And you want to, one day I'm going to get my mom to come in and tell you guys her story. My mother had PCOS. She was the only one. The only one in my family, as far as we knew, that had it. And they told my mom, this is back in the 80s, it might have been the late 70s, that it was Stein-Leventhal. That's what they told her. Now it is called PCOS. But back then it was called Stein-Leventhal. And they told her she would never get pregnant. It was not possible. It wasn't going to happen. So my mom adopted my sister. And when my sister was little, my mom was afraid of dying because of her weight. She was afraid she was going to have a heart attack. She was afraid that she wasn't going to be there to see my sister grow up. So my mother had a gastric bypass. And this is when they cut you open to do your gastric bypass, and they actually cut your stomach and staple it and move your intestine to the lower stomach, or the smaller sac of stomach that's attached to your esophagus. Now, that worked for my mom. It works for many, many people with PCOS end up having some type of gastric bypass or lap band surgery. It's very common. I will explain why I do not want it. But anyways, my mom lost weight, obviously, because you're only allowed to eat, I think she said in the beginning, it was like 2 cc's of food. It's all you can eat in the beginning when she had it done. Things change over time. They've learned things, etc., etc. Well, before my mom was even done losing weight, she got pregnant. And I don't remember if her periods were ever irregular or if she ever didn't have periods, but I do know when she did have them, they were extremely painful. She was on really, really high painkillers for them. Anyways, So she got pregnant with my brother. Her periods weren't as painful after my brother was born, but my brother was super small when he was born. My brother was so small, in fact, that he wore Cabbage Patch Kid clothes because nothing fit him. Everything drowned him. And, yeah, so there's that. And then, obviously, about a year later, she got pregnant with me. So, but before she adopted my sister, she had tried medication to get pregnant. All it did was cause more cysts. And, yeah. Fast forward to I'm 28, or I'm 29. I'll be 30 this year. My mother has had her gastric bypass for, probably 32 years now, 34 years. My mother now has issues to where she has to have iron. She has to go to a cancer center and have iron pumped into her body because her body cannot absorb it because of the stomach the part of the stomach that they removed. My mother is also anemic, so she has to have B12 injections. This is why I do not condone getting weight loss surgery if it's not life-threatening. And for most of us with PCOS, it's not life-threatening. I can lose weight. I can. I know I can. I just have to do it. And that's our problem. We try to blame everything on our disease, and we can't do that. It's not helping us. It's not helping our disease. It's not helping anything. We need to take responsibility for what we're doing. But I do not condone them blaming everything on what we eat, because it is not what we eat. It is how we eat that affects us the most. It's not, they're not saying you can't have pizza. They're not saying you can't have pasta. They're not saying you can't have chips. You can have them in moderation. Everything is okay in moderation. And you have to eat more vegetables. And I love vegetables. I am a vegetable girl. But I also like meat. Meat's not my problem either. It's the amount I eat at once that is my problem. I need to portion control myself and eat smaller portions more frequently, and that will kickstart my metabolism. And obviously exercise. You have to exercise. But back to the vegan couple. Vegan is not for everybody. Vegan is definitely not for those with PCOS because of the carbs. Keyword right there, carbs and sugars. Those two things with PCOS do not go together. Like, they should not. Sugars and carbs and PCOS do not go together. None of those three things should ever be put together. So, and another thing, there is a thing called lean PCOS where people who are skinny or average have the same reproductive issues as we do. And it is not because of what they eat, because they are physically fit. They are the perfection of health in any doctor's eye. It still can affect you. It still can. And it pisses me off that people like this are saying that it's our fault because of what we eat. No. That's totally untrue. And it really pisses me off. I have cousins that are average. They're not chunky, they're not fat. They're either average or skinny, and they still are having issues having babies. It runs in families. It is in your genetics, and who knows when it's going to pop up. My grandma didn't have it. My aunts didn't have it. But their kids have it. Thankfully, my mother had it, so I knew that it was a possibility. But I have a cousin who her mom is my aunt. She did not have it. My cousin has been trying to get pregnant. My cousin had to find out from a doctor what was wrong. She didn't know that she had PCOS. So, you know, I had my mom to put it out there and tell me that it was a possibility. She had nobody. If we would have lived closer and, I would have known, I would have told her to go get checked because it does run in our family. But we didn't know. So I have another cousin that also, she adopted 2 little girls before she got pregnant because of PCOS. So please, please, please do not listen to these people who say that it's what you eat or whatever. Just seriously, either do gluten-free or carb or low carb or both if you can. Limit the amount of dairy you have. Eat more vegetables. Eat smaller portions more frequently. And I guarantee you that with exercise, you will lose weight. My friend, who, I don't know if she watches my vlogs anymore, she has recently decided to have weight loss surgery. She's in the pre-stages right now of it. Like the whole psychological before thing. And I'm not happy she's going through with it. But it's her choice. But when you have weight loss surgery, or when you plan to have weight loss surgery, you have to go on diets and things like that. And she's already lost weight just changing the way she eats and changing her mindset and doing these things. So I really don't think she's going to be a candidate anymore in the doctor's eyes because she's losing weight. I mean, if you were heavy set and you did diets and stuff and you still weren't losing weight, then I would say, yeah, get the surgery. But she's losing weight. It is a struggle, and it's something, and it really sucks because it's something we're always going to have to deal with. But I don't even consider it a diet. You need to change your lifestyle more than anything. But I really hate when people try to give advice to people with PCOS. You don't know what we go through every day. You don't know the struggles we have, and stuff like that. So I really hate it when people who have, they try to say, oh, if you have PCOS, go vegan. No. That's not the answer. That's not the answer. And telling us it's because we eat too much. That one meal that we eat a day is probably less than what an average person eats. Or even somebody who's on a diet eats. So, I mean, I don't know. I'm so livid right now about this. And I left a comment on there and I said what I needed to say. And, the best thing for people with PCOS, go talk to your doctor. Because they know what they're talking about. I don't want to hear any of this crap about, oh, doctors don't know anything. And they go to school for a reason. And if you need to, make sure that you find a doctor who is familiar with PCOS. There are doctors that specialize in PCOS. Because it affects so many people that there are actual PCOS specialists out there. And they're going to, let you know, what's going on. And I feel really bad because the video that this couple filmed, was about She Curves. And I love her to death. She's super duper sweet. She's from Canada. She's a beauty makeup person. But it really pisses me off because she just found out about it. She just found out she had PCOS. She didn't know. And that's a lot to deal with when you start looking up what PCOS is and what it does to your body and things like that. It's really hard to digest. Like, I had a lifetime, you know, I've had as long as I can remember to digest it. I found out super early because I don't have periods, and that's how my doctors knew, and they've done ultrasounds on my ovaries and saw this. But she just recently found out, and people are slamming her because I guess she was trying to go vegan, and when she did, her period stopped altogether. And anyways, I don't want to get into it, but I do want to, if she ever sees this, I do want to tell her that there's plenty of us out there, and all she has to do is talk to us, and we will be there to support her and help her through it, because it is one of the hardest things to deal with, because of the fact that it does affect so much. They've tied it to anxiety. I mean, people with PCOS are at a higher chance for anxiety. We're at a higher chance for diabetes, heart disease, you know, all kinds of things. So, you know, if any of you guys have PCOS and you have nobody to talk to, you guys are more than welcome to talk to me about it. Because I do have a lot of friends, and I had one of my really good friends that we were friends in elementary school. She messaged me on Facebook one day, and she was like, "You have PCOS?" I'm like, "Yeah." She didn't know much about it. She had just found out that she had it. And I talked to her about it, and she was like, I understand now. You know, I understand what it is and stuff, and it just was really good. You know, it was really good. I talked to a lot of people about it. And if you have it, the best thing to do is to share your knowledge with others. You know, but if any of you guys have PCOS, I do have a group on Facebook where I'm going to start tracking myself and, you know, weight loss and stuff through there. So if you guys want to join it, it's PCOS, or I think it's Plus Size Beauty TV for PCOS. Let me just double check real quick on my Facebook. Let's see. Yeah. It's Plus Size Beauty TV for PCOS. I'll go ahead and put a screenshot right here in the vlog. Sorry, you guys, it's going to be a super long vlog, but I needed to say what I was going to say, but I'm going to put recipes and stuff in there. And I would love for any of you guys to come and join, and we can help each other lose weight and find recipes that are low carb and stuff, because sometimes it is just a pain in the butt to have to look for simple, easy recipes that are low carb or whatnot. And, you know, you can get support, you know, on there from others with PCOS about losing weight or trying to conceive. And things like that. So definitely go check out that group if you guys want to. So yeah. But I'm going to go ahead and end the vlog. Sorry, you guys. It was a really long talking vlog, but I needed to get that off my chest, because it really, really bugs me when people do that. So I love you guys so much. Thanks for watching. If you liked this video, which I don't know who will, but go ahead and give it a thumbs up. Subscribe if you haven't already, so you get to see all our other videos, and leave me some comments, and I will check in with you guys tomorrow. Love you. Besos. Mwah.
If you feel you wanna do it, you gotta step right into it. An advisor just gave my friend